Yo, you guys are not ready for this one. Let's go. I'm gonna be playing some random stuff. Salutations everyone, my name is Pietro, welcome to another Pauper video. And today, I am going to play some randomness. Literally, I'll be playing with Desperate Ravings, which is a looting effect, kind of similar to Faithless Looting, except that this one is 2 mana and it's instant. You draw 2 cards and you discard a card at random. Okay? It also has flashback for 2 and a blue, which is perfect for our Mardu deck that we have here. Okay, so there is some logic behind my craziness here. If you missed my previous video on this deck, I played a version of it where I basically got a Boros shell that I built and I adapted it into something else. And I did it, the first time I did like a solid 4-1, I was pretty happy, it was really fun. And then I got absolutely crushed the second time. And then I have a video on my Patreon where I basically stripped the deck down and started building it back up, and I was explaining my reasoning behind the cards and the choices and all of that stuff, and we ended up with this, which is the list that I'm gonna play today. If you don't know what this deck is about, it is a dredge deck. We are playing Stinkweed Imp, classic dredge card, the best one in Pauper, and we are playing a shell where we have the gates and Basilisk Gate, and our idea basically is that we are going to use Stinkweed Imp as a source of card advantage and nothing else. Stinkweed Imp and the self-mill and whatnot is not here for us to dread return a Lotlet Giant or anything like this. Our plan is to stabilize the game using things like Sacred Cat, Lunarch Veteran, Sneaky Snacker, plus all of these rummaging and looting effects that we have. And eventually we are going to win, either through beating down with a Basilisk Gate creature, either by packing our opponent with things like Battle Screech and whatnot, or by just going sort of combo-ish with the Molten Gatekeepers. Molten Gatekeeper plus Battle Screech, hot, real good. And that's basically going to be our thing. The most important aspect that I want you to think about is that every card that you see in the deck, minus the Thrilling Discoveries, is a card that has text in the graveyard, and the lands, of course. So everything else here wants to be in the graveyard in some form of another. Some of our cards have Disturb, some of our cards have Embalm, some of our cards have just straight up Flashback or Unearth, and all of those mechanics together are pretty good to generate a consistent source of card advantage from the graveyard. I am playing a weirdo singleton in a main deck, but I have more of him in the sideboard. This is Vithian Stinger, and this is a card that basically is a pinger. It's a tap ping, but it has Unearth. I explain all of my reasoning in the Patreon about the choices and the sideboard and whatnot, so if you want to learn more about that, head on over there, check out what I have. There's always some cool stuff there, but that's gonna be it. Let's jump into the matches and let's see if we can dredge some people out the old-fashioned try-hard way. See you in the matches. Hey, just wanted to plug my Patreon real quick. I recently started it, and if you're interested in watching more of my content, there are always exclusive videos over there, at least one per week, and all the content that I release is going to be released there a week in advance before being released on YouTube. So if you just want to help out, support me, enjoy what I do, or if you got a spicy deck that you want me to try out or maybe try to improve, hit me up. Thanks. All right, welcome to round 1. We are on the play against MTGesus. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. Save me, Faithless Looting. You are my only hope. I got 21 lands in the deck. I have a Cliffgate that casts a lot of our things, and as soon as I hit my second land, I get to dig pretty deep. Is it Fae again? It is Fae once again. Sure thing. Land. Never didn't have it. Absolutely never didn't have it. Black Dragon Gate gonna come down. I am gonna put this one on white as well, because I have the Battle Screech, and having it on black already means that if I put it on blue, I don't get to cast my Snacker anyway. I won't be blocking, buddy. You will be ninjaing. Sure thing. Draw your card. Another land. So the Battle Screech is going to be good eventually. Do I want to Faithless Looting? Do I want to Thrilling Discovery? Thrilling Discovery is the most mana efficient play, but I do think I go Faithless Looting to try and hit a 1-drop, which I didn't. So if I want to Battle Screech next turn, I need to play the Citadel Gate still. Let's get rid of the Gatekeeper and get rid of the Desperate Ravings. Hopefully my opponent doesn't go crazy here. Like the woman from, you know what I mean. That was a bad joke, I'm sorry. So I could Thrilling Discovery right away just to cycle some cards, and then I hope to hit an untapped land next turn. I think that might be greedy. I'm just gonna go Citadel Gate. I have 1 red, I have triple white, but I have the other red in hand. I already have a black. Sure, I'll just put this one on blue, that's fine. My Lunarch Veteran, is my dude blocking? Oh no, because I would need it. Dang, that sucks. Sure, you get to replay the Fairy Seer. Yeah, this is pretty bad. The turn 2 Ninja there, with me not having anything to trade with it. Yeah, well, I think I am here to just block, unfortunately. You cast this, you may cast this. Okay, so that's not too bad. My opponent still had to discard. Just cast Battle Screech? Or Thrilling Discovery plus Lunarch Veteran? I don't want to get hit by the Ninja. Yeah, I think this is just a Battle Screech type of situation. My opponent took the chance there to draw 4 cards by using their 2. Opponent is just crashing in. Try to go for the Ninja. Probably try to go for the Ninja, but this is obviously really bad if they have the Snap. Okay. Do you also have the second Ninja is really hurting me here. So at least they didn't get to draw a card off of the Ninja of the Deep Hours, but the pressure is definitely on me now. Well, that is good. Unfortunately, I'm in a situation where maybe that doesn't help a whole lot. Try for the... I just think I tried the Battle Screech again, honestly. If they have a counterspell, it's very annoying. Okay, seems like they didn't. That might be a good sign. Gale Blade, sure. Strix, sure. Yeah, my opponent is popping off here. Everybody coming in. Guess I'll just try to kill the Moon Circuit Hacker. I hate this situation. I think I already lost this game, so I'm gonna go for the play that is the most aggressive, I guess, which is take everything and then try to chain together some Battle Screeches next turn. My opponent stacked their triggers wrong. Jesus. So many fairies. Stop. Well, if there's a card that can help me, but I am definitely dead here to everything else. The 3rd Battle Screech is great if it resolves, but I don't imagine it will. Yeah, so I'm dead. Opponent had us. They just had too fast of a start, and I didn't get to get in their way quickly enough. So Blasts and Stingers gonna be coming in. Scourge Devil out. I need 6 more cuts. That's a ton. Scrapwork Mud out. Desperate Ravings. Molten Gatekeeper is not too bad. I do need things to just try and trade with the Ninjas. I do need things to try and win the game. Guess I can cut like Sacred Cat. The Snackers are obviously great. Cut a pair of Desperate Ravings. Battle Screech is great. I don't know, shave like a Looting. Shave 1 Gatekeeper. Try to do something like this. Okay, let's try again. This is fine. Citadel Gate. Put it on red, so if I draw any of my untapped sources, I get to Snacker. Or I get to Thrilling Discovery. Okay, didn't get there, but that's fine. I guess I'll start off with the Veteran, and then I'll play the... I guess I'll just play the Citadel Gate on red again. But Harrier Strix is much less scary than a Fairy on 1. Is it a Ninja again? It is a Ninja again. Okay, cool. That's a card I like to have access to. Is this just the Thrilling Discovery play? Playing a Gatekeeper would have been really good here. I don't get to hardcast. Yeah, I think it is just a Thrilling Discovery for Snacker. Probably just the Sacred Cat. Cool. Snacker comes back. I get to gain a life. Get to play a Cliff Gate, and I'll put this one on blue. Do I chump block next turn? Probably. Maybe I go like chump block, play Gatekeeper. Ooh, just a passing of the turn, eh? The Stinkweed Imp is obviously great. Oh, I don't have the black mana. Dang! Messed that one up, huh? I could just go Veteran into Cat, which I think is what I'm gonna do. Make use of those cards in my graveyard. Play the Black Dragon Gate. I already got blue. I already got everything. I'll just put it on white again. And I'm just gonna pass the turn here. No need to do anything else. Not gonna attack, because if they attack, I do want to have the Snacker. Strix, sure. Tapping the Snacker? Tapping the Luminous Phantom. Okay. What a weird attack. Okay, block. Is it Brine Barrel? Okay, sure. I guess they were afraid I would block with everything? I don't know, dude. So, 2 mana up. 2 mana up. I guess I go looting to try to get my Snacker back. Fine, that resolved. Get rid of a Gatekeeper. And, honestly, probably just another one. So, Snacker comes back. Cast the Stinkweed Imp. Counterspell? Sure. Black Dragon Gate. Pass the turn. The full attack here is pretty annoying because if they get a ninja, they get to bring back the Brine Barrow and then they get to save another thing and yada yada. I think I might just be chum blocking here with the Sacred Cat. Yeah, exactly what I was talking about. So that was a situation where if I did block with more than one creature, I would have gotten blown out. If I double blocked the Brine Barrow, they would have gotten through with the Ninja of Deep Powers anyway. Relic of Progenitus. Okay. You're gonna pop it now? Yeah, you probably should. That makes sense. I was gonna say, do you have a Spell Pierce? But they're not gonna have a Spell Pierce anymore. Battle Screech. Battle Screech. Yeah! Got him! Got him! Very nice. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. They started off strong and they started off fast, but then I just got to do the thing quickly enough. Should I be bringing in Prismatic Strands? Let's try a couple Prismatic Strands. Yeah, let's try a couple Prismatic Strands. I think there's some benefit to having those. And I think the Desperate Ravings is slow in a way that maybe I don't want to have to deal with. I don't feel like I'm going to need card advantage in this matchup as much as just stabilizing. I don't think I get to keep this. There's no white mana. There's no mana at all. Alright, so get rid of a Cliff Gate. Tough. Real tough. Mulligan into 5 on the draw against Fae when they just kept 7. Faithless Looting is just bad here too, because it's more card disadvantage. I think I'm just gonna keep it like this and pray that I get a fast start. Yeah. That is so helpful. Good God. I am just gonna fire that off immediately. Okay. I'm still behind. Okay, I'm not gonna cast that just yet. Cool. Strix. Sure. You can have your Strix. Guess I should have floated mana. It didn't matter. They could just pass phases. 2 mana up still. Tough. Really don't want to get hit by Spell Stutter. Play this. Put it on white so I have the second white available. I guess I just pass. Brine Barrow. I don't love this. Okay, no ninja coming down. That's good news. I guess I just cast the Vithian Stinger and I hope it resolves, but I don't imagine it will. 3... okay. Alright. So they're just gonna let it resolve. They can definitely just bounce it, kill it with a blast, all sorts of nastiness. What? Snap? Now snap? Okay. Tough. Looting. Thank the Lord for blasts. Okay. So, Snacker. It is probably just correct to go Snacker, right? Yep. Black Dragon Gate. This one's the black that I need. No point in putting it on blue. I just leave it on white too. Pass. Okay. Opponent seems to be extremely flooded, which is great for us. No. Sure. Play a Sacred Cat. Okay. Aggressively looting. Okay. Don't really want to block. Ninja on the Strict. Ninja on the Brine Barrow. Okay. Interesting choice. Opponent's got 4 cards in hand. I know one of them's a Brine Barrow. I would love to resolve this Faithless Looting. I guess I just need to start with another Stinger. Okay. Pass the turn. It keeps looting. Okay. That is a lot of lands. Fairy Seer. Okay. Bottom. Dang. Okay. You can swing away. I am definitely blocking here. Yep. That's okay. I don't love the other snacker. Okay. 3 cards in hand. Stinger. Gonna ping that Fairy Seer. Play that cat. Pass the turn. Bye, Stinger. You did your thing. I probably want to do the thing now. Yeah, let's just kill the ninja. I'm fine with this. Another Fairy Seer is okay. I do need to be a little worried about my life total. 1 top, 1 bottom. Sure. No blocks, buddy. Stink with him. So the Faithless Looting is just too bad because of Snacker, which means that I am probably incentivized to just play the Stinkweed Imp. But I do get to attack with my Sacred Cat here, so I can see if they got anything. Okay, so I got a point of life. That's cool. Stinky? Sure. Counterspell is absolutely fine. Go for it. Didn't give them a chance to loot. I think that's pretty good for me. Okay, they do attack with everyone. I gotta kill the Fairy Seer before blockers. Am I dredging? Probably I'm dredging. Cool, another Stinger. That's fun. Swing for 1. Brine Barrel. A little annoying. Okay, so they are going to be able to kill my cat. Unless I try to save it with strands. I don't think I will. Sure, you kill my cat. Feel free. Stinky again. Is there another counterspell? Seems like there is. Yep, that's fine. Pass the turn. Would have loved to have at least 1 more land this game. I guess that was a reason to kill the Strix earlier, right? I forgot about that. Everybody's coming in. I am going to shoot down the Strix. See if they got a ninja. Still no ninja. Interesting. Miscreant. Is there another Miscreant already? Fairy Seer. Okay. So I guess the idea is that your less cards is Spell Stutter? I mean, I'll just keep doing my thing. Play the Stinky again. Wow, it's the 3rd counterspell? Okay. I'm not going to lie, that is very scary because... 2, 3, 4... I am pretty close to dead here, and I didn't hit another 1-drop that I could bring back. Okay. So I guess I can just pass, right? Okay, everybody is coming in. Shoot down the Fairy Seer. Take 3 down to 2. No, you did not top deck a Ninja of the Deep Hours. Why? You had triple counterspell into Ninja of the Deep Hours? Really? Come on, man. Sure. Top deck Ninja into 1 mind. Okay. Well, that sucks for me. I don't get to dredge anymore. I guess I'm sort of on a Prismatic Strands or bust type of thing. Okay, the Basilisk Gate is not bad, but I am just hoping that my Prismatic Strands is going to resolve. Play the Basilisk Gate. Guess I bring back this. It sucks. What is my plan here? Is it bring back Stinger, kill Ninja, untap Strands? Yeah, I think it is. Bing, pass. Sure, that's fine. I needed them to break 1 turn. I was just about to take over the game, man. No. Dude, that's nuts. I'm so upset that we lost. Counterspell. Top deck Ninja of the Deep Hours, which draws you into 1 mind, which drew you into another creature and a Spell Pierce. Jesus, man. That sucked. I'm not happy about that one. Not gonna lie. Let's go to the next one. Sometimes it happens. All right. Welcome here to round number 2. We are on the draw against GilbertoAntunes. This hand is a little weird. I think that on the draw I can keep it. And... okay, we are going to be some aggressive thing. So Black Dragon Gate on white. I actually do want to test this matchup out. Okay, it's Raleigh. No, it's not Raleigh? Oh, it's Raleigh with the impulses and whatnot. What did they hit? Bolt and Burning Tree. Okay. I think I just go for the Sacred Cat, honestly. These Desperate Ravings are not looking great right now. Okay, opponent went Burning Tree into Ren's Resolve, exiled a Raleigh and a Clockwork, and then Lightning Bolted my Sacred Cat. Unfortunately, I didn't hit a land drop, so it is what it is. And again, Basilisk Gate messing us up. There's the Percussionist, fine. There's the Raleigh. Oh, God. Yeah, the main deck and the festivities that are going around everywhere are not great for me. But we are going to lose this game because of the lack of... okay, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. That was unexciting. All right. We stumbled and my opponent didn't. It is what it is. So let's bring in all the strands. Scourge Devil out. Vithian Stinger out. Cut a couple of Desperate Ravens. And I think I'm good with that. I don't think I want Dust to Dust in this matchup, unfortunately. So this is a whole lot of looting and not a lot of doing anything, I guess. But I do have all of my main colors. I'll keep it. I got to Thrilling Discovery on 2, hopefully, and find something good. Play the gate, put it on red, pass the turn. Raise? Oh, I might just lose to that. Yeah, I might not have the colors to play the game. And you have the Tomb Raider? Okay, let's try to stabilize. If you hit me with another raise, I swear to God. Okay, take 4. I think I just got a Thrilling Discovery here. Get rid of a Ravings and probably just a Faithless Looting. Draw 3. Would have loved to have that Snacker in hand already. It is what it is. Guess I'll play the Cliff Gate. I don't have any black mana currently. Black. Turn 1 raise. That was a lot. Synth. Okay, and the Festivities is fine. That's just a point of damage. Take 6. Take 6. So opponent's got 1 card in hand. If I Thrilling Discovery, I go up to 10, but then I die to pretty much anything, so I don't think I get to do that. If I got 4 mana, does it change anything? Doesn't really, so I am gonna play this, and I am gonna put it on blue, so I have the chance of hard casting the Snackers. I would very much like to find a white creature, another Synthesizer. Should you be playing that? Suplex. Suplex? For what? Oh, for the Sacred Cats, I guess. Alright, that sort of makes sense. Let's... They do have 7 damage in play. Thrilling Discovery puts me to 10, but then I need to hit something off the top. But then I have 3 looks, and I can still looting. Okay. Excuse me. So let's Thrilling Discovery. Yes. Get rid of the Snackers. Draw 3. Great. Play my dude. Do I play the Lunarch Veteran? I don't think I do, right? I just pass in Prismatic Strands again. But I should Prismatic Strands on their upkeep, because I am going to do this regardless. Great. F6. Now I get to hold some blockers back. I have a couple of strands that I get to do. Let's play a Gatekeeper. And let's play... Oh, I should have done it the other way, right? Pass the turn. Okay. It should be a wrap now, because if they try to kill my Veteran, I have strands. And if they don't, I just get to start blocking some stuff and decimating their board. Sure. So this doesn't do anything. They can't attack. Great. Guess I'll play another Gatekeeper. Gain a life. Play Basilisk Gate. Pass the turn. Synthesizer. What did they find? Another Synth. Okay. Cast the Desperate Ravens from the graveyard. 2 cards in hand. I can't die. Cool. I discarded my looting. Okay. The Battle Screech here should be GG's. Yep. Okay. So now we just need to do all of that again. The raise was very scary. Maybe the Dust to Dust is a thing that I need. I don't think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'm gonna stick with what I did. Okay, so I have a Sacred Cat. I have the Basilisk Gate. I think I gotta keep this. Okay, that's a good hit. Citadel Gate on red. Pass the turn. Tomb Raider sucks. Play my little kitty cat buddy. Play Black Dragon Gate. Put it on white. Rand's Resolve. What'd you find? Land. Couple lands. Okay. Take 3. Down to 12. Not looking great for the home team. I guess I try to play on curve. Play a dude that blocks well. There's the land they had from last turn. Reckless Impulse. Finding a land and a Lightning Bolt. Alright. Oh, okay. Guess I'm taking. Cool. Play my cat back. Play the mountain. Pass the turn. Okay, sure. So unfortunately, I need to do the thing now. Otherwise, I die. Okay. Gate. Screech. Pass. That was scary. I shouldn't have done it like that. Okay. They just have 1 card in hand. That's fine. Sure. Go to blocks. Here. Strands. I clicked it. Okay. Still one card in hand. I don't want to play the Citadel Gate. Put it on. I still have black. Put it on blue, I guess. Gate up the cat. Last card was a lightning bolt. Sure. So that whiffs. I need some help here. Come on. For real. I hate this. So block. Yep. I think that's it. And tap. That helps. Let's start with that. That does not help. I do have 4 mana left, so do this. Red. If I do this, I can't cast the Gatekeeper. Tough. But I still get to dredge the Stinkweed Imp. Yes. So looting, dredge, discard Ravings, and I have another Strands in the graveyard. I guess I'll discard. Gatekeeper, Stinkweed Imp, go Sacred Cat, pass the turn. So End the Festivities is actually going to put me to 1. Oh, no, it's not, because I just Prismatic Strands. Never mind. Okay, and now I should be good. I don't think I need to dredge here. I know what I'm going to do. Gate up the cat, hit for 5, cast my Ravings. Nope. Snackers are back. Play another Basilisk Gate. Synth. That's just a mountain. That's just a Tomb Raider. That is 5 points of damage again, though. No, I'm good. Okay. Yeah! Took down Raleigh! Heck yeah. That felt actually good. That was still a very close match, but I felt like we had the tools that we needed to succeed, and I definitely want all the Prismatic Strands. Yes, 100%. Whew! That was crazy. Dang. All right. We are now 1-1. Let's go to the next one. All right. Welcome back to round number 3. We are on the draw against Simins. I'm not going to keep a 1 Basilisk Gate hand. This is okay. I just guess I got to hope I'm not against an aggressive deck. So probably get rid of the Molten Gatekeeper, keep the Vithian Stinger, as it can be a thing that helps me. Okay, seems like we're against Spy. Yep, they kept 7. There's the Forest. There's another Saga Wildly. Sure thing. Okay, so we played our land. Turn 2, they played an Overgrown Battlement. I don't have the mana to play a Vithian Stinger right now, but I do think I want to start going through my deck to try... Actually, what do I even have? Do I even have anything game 1 for this deck? No. Okay. I don't feel great about that. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Pass the turn. Guess that's the price of not having interaction. Guess my only plan would be to do something like Cat plus Basilisk Gate very early on, but I feel like my opponent is just going to be so fast on average that I don't have much of a shot. Maybe I should be playing the Prismatic Strands main deck, right? Because at the very least, they are a thing that does something. Petal, Spy, I'm dead. Alright, so they are a 3 Forest, 1 Swamp kind of deck. Masked Vandal. Sure. Play the Ravings. I discarded my Stinger. Okay. Out of all the cards in my hand, that's not really the one I wanted to discard. Looting. Guess this is a Imp Snacker type of situation. I gotta save the Discovery for next turn. Play this. Put it on black. Pass turn. So next turn I get to dredge and then cast Discovery. That is, of course, if I don't die, right? I could very well just be dead. Here, I'm dead. Cool. I'm just gonna see if they have the thing. There's a Dread Return. There's a Giant. Cool. We got turn forward. No interaction is not great. So Prismatic Strands comes in. Don't think I want the Scourge Devil. The Vithian Stingers can definitely do things. I just don't know how efficient they are going to be at them. The Mud can get out. Is it maybe just the Stinger coming out? Because it is only good at hitting the Quirion. And then I need one more cut. Probably. Last cut can be something like Battle Screech. And then I am just fully focusing on my Prismatic Strands to help me out here. I expect that their interaction is Mesmeric Fiend and Fairy Macabre, which is, of course, good. So let's try that again. No. Okay. Got rid of a Ravings. I do need some help here. Do I start off? No, I think I just go this on red. And then I start digging on turn 2. I do want to find a Prismatic Strands in hand and then a Prismatic Strands in the graveyard, so I have the variety and they need multiple pieces of interaction. Did they keep 7 again? They kept 7 again. Okay. Okay. And they do go for the double land cycle on turn 1 play. So already 2 lands out of the way. Seems good. Discovery. I am gonna get rid of these 2 lovely dudes. Okay. So at least I have my next land drop. I do get to dredge. And I probably just want to dredge until I have 1 Prismatic Strand. Wall of Roots. Sago Wildling. Okay. I probably just want to dredge until I get 1 Prismatic Strands in the graveyard, and then I'm fine doing something else. Do I just want a Faithless Looting? No. No, I think I'm good with the Discovery still. Is there a way for always yield to discard? No. Okay. So discard this. Yeah, I'll just get rid of the Ravings. Dredge once. Okay, so there is a Strands in the graveyard. There is a Strands in my hand. That's where I want to be. I have red. I don't have black. Is black more important than red in this matchup? Rather, more important than blue, having double Ravings? I think it might be. So let's put that on that. Okay. There is the Troll of Khazad-dûm too. Dang. Alright. Oh, and they used the Fairy Macabre already. What did they exile? Strands and Ravings. Am I dead somehow? Winding Way. Okay. Hitting 4 creatures. Cool. So there's the Battlement. And that's it. Okay. I guess I'm dead. So do I want to play risky or do I want to play safe but worse? Veteran. I already took a draw, so I could theoretically dredge once. The annoying thing is, if they have the Spy and I play risky, I die. If I play safe and they don't do anything, I don't do anything. What is my plan even here? Am I a coward? Yes. Am I willing to be a coward here? No. Pass the turn. This is really bad for me. Passing the turn here is just... I just give them so much time to do their thing. All the mana in the world. There's the lead. Jesus Christ. Okay, so they found the Spy, the Fiend for the Strands in my hand, and the Fairy Macabre for the Strands in my... That's gonna be in my graveyard. Cool, 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 cool. I guess I'm dead? I mean, I gotta cast it. Jesus, that sucked. That sucked so bad. They should take my Stinkweed Imp, I feel like. They chose the Thrilling Discovery. Yeah, that makes sense too. Good lord. Oh, there's more? Okay. Okay. Well, that is definitely the card that I wanted to see. Red. Wait, this is my blue one. Looting. Jeez. Okay. My only choice here is to looting, and I need to find land and another Strands. Did not. So I'm dead. Play cat. I don't even get to play my land. Fairy Macabre. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Wow, that was really bad. We got absolutely crushed by Spy there. Jeez, I thought we were fine, and then they just found it. They found all 3 off of a single Lead the Stampede. The Spy, the Fiend, and the Fairy Macabre. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Let's go to the next one. All right, welcome back to round number 4. We are on the draw against mehanske. This is just a white. You know what? I think this is actually a keep. I don't have the second color of land, but I get to just play a white, aggressive-ish game plan for a little bit. Contaminated Aquifer. Sure thing. Well, I know what sort of game I'm gonna play. I should have gone Veteran, I think. Right? Maybe. No place. Attack. Gonna take 1. Play the Plains. Should have probably played the Basilisk Gate, I feel like. Will I get stuttered? No. Cool. Consider. Okay. So consider Lorien. Land drop. Passes the turn. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to play that, so I can't really Basilisk Gate this turn. I mean, I guess it's not unfortunate. I got to find 2 of my other colors. I'm not gonna complain about that. Black Dragon Gate. Put that on red. Pass the turn. So good news is that I have the gates. The bad news is that I'm likely playing against something that has Suffocating Fumes in the main deck. They didn't do anything on their turn. Okay. Snacker. Sure. Aqueduct. Sure. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go for the Battle Screech, honestly. What do you got? Sure. Gonna gain my life, gain more life, swing. If you want to block here, I'm more than okay with it. If it is suffocating fumes, it sucks. If it's not, it's fine. If they attack, I am just... Okay. So I'm not gonna do anything because of the possibility of suffocating fumes. Let's just send. Fangs. Okay. Yeah, that is annoying. Okay. So they're gonna gain 3. They're gonna take 5. Okay. I am gonna play my Basilisk Gate. I don't have anything in the graveyard that I get to do right now. Let's just Ravings. So my Scourge Devil went to the graveyard. Oh, unfortunately, I don't have the collars for the rest of this right now. Fumes is still very much a threat. Maybe I should have done the Basilisk Gate thing. Yeah, I think I messed up that turn. I definitely should have just gone for the Basilisk Gate play. Well, now they know about the Scourge Devil, right? So might as well. Scourge Devil! Basilisk Gate on a bird. Of course. Of course. Oh, okay. Sure. Is that it? No fumes? Okay. Okay. So my opponent is down to 7. I got 3 power in play. Scourge Devil was surprisingly good there. Also important to note that Scourge Devil is not a cast, so it can't be countered if it comes from the graveyard. That is definitely something that I need to keep in mind. Bojuka Bug now, I don't mind. It's okay. Sure. You can Monarch your stuff. Ooh, that's a nice draw. Pump the Lunarch. The cat. No, actually... Yeah. Pump the cat. Correct. Swing. Cast down. Sure. Nice. Who's the king now? Pump the bird. Swing for 4. Oh, I paid my mana wrong. Whoops. Play... Guess I'll play a Stinkweed Imp? Sure. Counterspell my Imp. Okay. No, I'll just take a draw. Thank you. Stutter. Okay. Stutter gets to take the Monarchy back. Sure thing. And no, I'm still okay. So, pump, attack. They need to have double removal spell. Okay. Thrilling Discovery. Counterspell. Okay. Do I still get to do the thing? 1, 2. Yes. So 2. Mutt. Discard Gatekeeper. No Dredge. Gatekeeper comes back. Gatekeeper brings back Sacred Cat. Yep. GG's. Okay. So that felt real good. Red Blasts. Get in here. The Vithian Stingers. So it's blue-black Fae. There's not going to be as many Fae, but there is going to be a bunch of removal. There are also going to be a lot of Arms of Hadar post-sideboard. So even though Vithian Stinger can be good, I don't think it's going to be good for this match in particular. This is going to be very grindy. Scrapwork Mutt, I don't think I want. I do want the Ravens and the Snackers and all that stuff. 62. Sacred Cat is good. Maybe a Looting can go. And maybe like a Lunarch Vet. But Lunarch Veteran is also 2 creatures, right? And they are so good with Battle Screech alongside them. I'll just cut a pair of Lootings. They are card disadvantage, and my opponent's deck is more control-y than fast. So, I got the Collars, I got the Discovery, I am on the draw, which makes this a little awkward. I think this is a keep, and I'm just trying to naturally draw towards my 3rd land. Well, that's good. Guess I'll kick off on the Citadel Gate. Yeah, I think that it's possible that I'll need double red before I need the first blue. But I don't know actually if that's true. No, Spellbomb's fine. Oh, that's a wasted Bojuka Bug. Is it time for Thrilling Discovery? Probably not. I probably just want to hold it for when it matters most. Let's just go Veteran, Black Dragon Gate. This one needs to be on white because I need my 2nd Battle Screech mana. Brainstorm. Okay, my opponent is playing so slow. Not their actions. They're just not doing anything. Attack for 1. Play straight up a blocker. 3 mana, 1/2. This creature is so good, you guys. I honestly think Imp is good against fairies. Imp is good against terror. Imp is good against pretty much everything. Okay, so you got like a million Arms of Hadar, Suffocating Fumes, and the likes. Gotcha. Attack. I do think I'm gonna try to Thrilling Discovery. See if my opponent wants to bite. They don't. So I'll send an Imp and I'll send a Veteran. No need to Dredge, no. Nice. Basilisk Gate is what I wanted to see. So I just get to immediately bring back my veteran. Luminous Phantom. Gain my life. Pass the turn. Abandon attachments, discarding Snacker. Are you going to pop the spell bomb to bring it back? Consider. Sure. Consider bins another abandoned attachments. So they are playing a more control-y version with consider and attachments and whatnot. Consider is an interesting card to be playing here. No attacks. I thought so. Still don't need to dredge. I'm absolutely fine just playing the Basilisk Gate game here. Gonna gate up my veteran. Attack for 6. Okay. Take 2. Pass the turn. Brainstorm. Snacker comes back. Okay. That's obviously good for my opponent. But I am very well equipped to just play a longer game. I got my Basilisk Gate. I have a bunch of threats. I have Desperate Ravings. I don't have the blue for the Desperate Ravings just yet, but I will pretty soon. Still no attacks. Honestly, I'm not even gonna do it. Take my draw. Yep, that's fine. Play this, put it on blue, and I'm just going to be aggressive again. Cast down on the Luminous Phantom. I'm gonna gain a life. On the Lunarch Veteran, actually. Are you gonna block something else? Stinkweed Imp, sure. Okay, second main phase, I'm just gonna bring my Luminous Phantom back. Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, yeah, that works. Still no attacks. Alright. I don't need to dredge anything. I'm fine with the way things are going. Cliffgate. I guess I red, blue. I guess I don't know. Put it on black again. Let's just gate up my Phantom. Swing for 6. Opponent takes it. Cool. Play a Snacker. If we're just gonna play at this glacial pace, I am pretty confident in my chances here. Nihil Spellbomb. Sure. That's more than okay. And abandon attachments. Okay, so if you have a Snacker, you get... Oh, you do have a Snacker, so it does come back. Spellbomb was the first one. Attachments is going to be the second and third. Cool. They discarded another Spellbomb. Okay. Again, they are at 8 life. So, ooh. Okay. I was going to say that I was happy that they were getting saucy, but just an attack for 1. Okay, Murmuring Mystic is very annoying. That is a card that I don't really want to have to face. Great. So, I got 7 mana. I think I need to set up a bit this turn, right? 7 mana is Battle Screech, is Stinkweed Imp. I don't think I want to go too deep on creating a board. So how about we just go Battle Screech, and then another Stutter counters my spells. Oh, I didn't leave blue mana up for the Snacker. Whoops. I guess I'm just passing and I'm gonna Desperate Ravings on their turn. Or if they tap out. Okay. Arms of Hadar. Very expected, yes. I'm gonna gain a bunch of life. Murmuring Mystic is obviously good. Let's do the Desperate Ravings. Okay, I lost the Snacker. That's exactly what I wanted to have gone. Play Looting. Get rid of a Stinkweed Imp and a Gate. Get my Snacker back. Play Cat. 3 mana for the Desperate Ravings flashback. I'm just gonna play the Basilisk Gate here. So I do have the whole 6. So let's go looting. Am I dredging? Probably once. Dredge. Okay. I can replay this. I do have another Ravings too. I guess I'm just gonna start getting rid of lands. And I'm just going to deploy my Stinkweed Imp here. With double Basilisk Gate, I think I'm okay. Of course, another Arms of Hadar is gonna hurt, but I sort of think that's what it is. Fumes is annoying, but it's overall okay. It is another Arms. No, just Lorien revealed. Okay. The Murmuring Mystic is definitely annoying here. Plays a land, sure. Okay. Honestly, I think that might just be my game plan. Bump here, bump here, bump here. Swing out. F6. Go. Sure. I have 3 lethal attackers every turn, and I think I'm good with that. My opponent didn't do anything at the end of their turn. Abandon attachments. Okay, so the Snackers... 2 Snackers. Okay, they got to come back. Thorn. Okay. Draw. That is a good card with the Molten Gatekeeper. I'm not quite at lethal levels just yet, though. So, am I just taking a repeat of last turn? Bump. 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 Swing. Block, block. Thorn. Okay. So I lose one of my creatures. They lose 3 of theirs again. But the Murmuring Mystic is going to be super annoying with cantrips because the cantrips go into cantrips, into etc. etc. They put the Aquifer in their graveyard. Okay. Another Lorien revealed. Sure. So I milled a Red Blast. That's it. Oh, we're going to start attacking. Cool. Okay. I am at 41. And they are going to deck before I do. Gurmag Angler. Yep. That's fine. Another Stinkweed Imp. So I'm at 9 mana. Let's go with the Ravings. I just don't want to discard the Battle Screech. Anything else is fine. Okay. Drew and discarded as Knacker, which cannot come back this turn. That's fine. Opponent's at 8. I don't have a white. I know I do have white creatures that I get to bring back. Let's do a Gatekeeper. White and 1. No, if I do that, it doesn't work. Sacred Cat? No, I don't have white. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were definitely made. Tough. So I guess now this is just a Veteran being another point of damage. And then a Desperate Ravings on my opponent's turn. Okay. Unfortunately, there's no point in attacking. The Gurmag Angler is just going to block the ground. Yeah, that Gatekeeper was pretty bad. It was just a Gatekeeper for 2 points of damage where they could have been much stronger. Deep Analysis. Sure thing. Murmuring Mystic is a very annoying card. All right. Aqueduct, bouncing the Bojuka Bog. Sure. Guess I will Ravings again. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have done it because they were going to have to discard regardless. Okay. Cool. That's what I wanted to see. Do I go back to the forever attacking strategy? I guess. I think I should actually pump the Luminous Phantom here. Swing, swing, swing. Chump, chump, chump. Yep. Yeah, okay. So my opponent is on an 8-turn clock here. And as long as I never attack him with a creature that is too small, I should be fine. Arms of Hadar yet again. Okay, gain life up to 51. Yeah, actually I knew about that, right? Maybe should have taken that into consideration. Forgot about the Bojuka Bog in hand. Oh, but I didn't know about the Arms of Hadar, so it is what it is. I'm at 42. Every card they draw is a turn they shave off. Every 2 cards they draw, right? No, every card they draw is a turn they shave off the clock. So now they're at 14, 13. Veteran. Sure. Start off with the Veteran. White. 1, 2. Battle Screech. Counterspell. Yeah, sure, I'll fight. I imagine they are going to win the fight here. Yep. All right. They have a lot of damage. Oh, no, wait, no. Dang. I F6'd. I was supposed to cast the Stinkweed Imp there. My bad. That can definitely be the difference here. Everybody coming in, huh? That's a ton of damage. I mean, yeah. I'll block. No! Okay. So my kill through damage win condition is definitely falling apart here. Wow. Okay. That feels very aggressive. Jesus Christ. Murmuring Mystic has unmatched power when it comes to absolutely ruining situations like these. Battle Screech was obviously a good draw there. Oh, it resolved. Okay. Is your last card the Suffocating Fumes? Pass the turn. Cast down on the Imp. Okay. Gain a life. 31. Everybody coming in again. What? No. What are you doing? Oh, I guess they're thinking about getting blown out by something. Yeah, I think I'm fine doing this. I'm at 17. I gain another point of life. Ooh, that's scary. Okay. Yeah. I'm not feeling great now. Another Faithless Looting. I'm not going to be attacking. Cast it. Draw 2. Okay, the Scourge Devil might literally just be a creature that I put in play. Thrilling Discovery can go. Cliffgate can go. Battle Screech again. Stinkweed Imp again. I think I'm going to lose this one. Unless my opponent has nothing but cantrips, I might be a goner. Yeah. It's so many birds and snackers and everything else. Block. Sure. I don't even know how much damage this is. Jesus. Yeah, I'm at 6. I think I'm just gonna die. Dredge. So, okay, hang on. I needed to find the Sacred Cat earlier, right? I think I start off of the Ravens. So, blue, Ravens. Maybe I should have played the Stinkweed Imp first. Yeah, probably. Now I lost it. Cat, Battle Screech. Battle Screech puts me a creature down, but then gives me life. I guess that's worth it. Yeah, I don't think I can survive this. Cast Scourge Devil. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. Because even if my opponent doesn't die, they get to go again. The Murmuring Mystic just completely ran away with the game. Okay, so block, 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 block. This is 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. I try to kill one. Yep, I'm dead. Tough. We gotta play another game? Good golly. That's tough. Alright, I guess. Yeah, well, let's go. Gonna have to play real fast. This is a 1-land hand. It does have double thing. I'm not gonna keep it mulligan. This is yet another 1-land hand. I guess I keep bottom the Scourge Devil, Citadel Gate. Citadel Gate, put it on red, pass the turn. Really need to spike some land drops here. Land. Tough. If I do spike a mountain or a plains, this hand is so good. Yeah, well, it is what it is. You can stutter me, yeah. Nihil Spellbomb, sure. Land. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Snacker. Annoying. Sure. Consider, okay. Ooh, Deep Analysis to the graveyard. That's a good one. Deep Analysis, sure. Oh, I should have countered that one. Or tried to, at least, I guess. Is this what it has come down to? Truly? Sure. This feels really bad. But I am pretty desperate. Land, please. Deck. I am 11 cards in. 11 cards in, and I only found 1 land. 12 cards in, and I only found a single land. Yep. I'm just gonna die to this. My opponent can just keep up all of their interaction. They don't even need to do anything. I think we are done here, right? I'll cast this. It's not gonna work. Yeah. GG. Yeah, so... Alright, I'm way too salty. I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Alright, last round. On the play against Airbunder01. Nope, sure. Keep. Cliffgate on white. Go maybe Ravens on 2. Guess overall I'll just get rid of this because it's the weakest one. Okay, it shouldn't say weakest. Maybe it's the most vulnerable. Cliffgate, white, let's go. Okay, so we might be against Glintblade of some variety. Ravens are looting. I guess it's looting. So Imp gets to go, Snacker gets to go. Haven't found my 3rd land, but that's not the end of the world. What is this? Okay, that was funny. Turn 2 Thraben Charm straight up like that? Okay. Desperate Ravings. Dang, I didn't find the land. Mana base still giving me trouble, huh? Alright. Scoured Barrens is fine. Lembas. Okay, cool. That's what we like to see. Play Veteran. Have a body in play. Try to dodge the Tithing Blades as much as I can. This has to go on white. Bobble. Yeah, that's fine. He will come back. Refurb. Get rid of a looting. That's okay. Another Veteran. Guess this is Thrilling Discovery. Get rid of Thrilling Discovery and Veteran. Draw 3. Good. Found another land. So I got a single red. I got black. I got double white. Maybe this also needs to go on white. Okay. I don't get to cast anything right now, but that's fine. My opponent is not going super fast either. Okay. Thraben Charm number 2. Like, yeah, it's doing something, but I honestly don't mind it. I don't need the graveyard to do my stuff. So I guess I'm just gonna double spell here. Play the Stinkweed Imp. Play the Sacred Cat. Skyfisher. Is this gonna go after the Grim Bauble to kill my Stinkweed Imp? Okay, that's fine. You don't have another land drop? Interesting, interesting. I am gonna start dredging now. Gatekeeper, Snacker, Ravings. Cool. So I got some stuff that I get to do in a minute. Battle Screech, Battle Screech. Would have really liked to be able to do that off of the double Molten Gatekeeper, but I don't think that's a realistic plan. Also, I wouldn't have minded finding a blue source here. The Desperate Ravings is a real thing that I can redo. I don't know. I guess I'm just killing this. That seems like a weird attack to me. I play another Sacred Cat. Sure. Play Cliff Gate. That's very good. Put it on blue. Gate up my cat. Okay. Swing for 9. Cool. So that's fine. Oh, I forgot to play the Sacred Cat. I mean, I don't know if it was objectively correct to play it. You can have my imp. Is this the third trade? Okay. I was like, oh my god, is it the third Thraben Charm? Yeah, I think my opponent realized that they cannot keep up like this. Oh, really? Gatekeeper. I think my opponent is dead, but I'm not gonna do the math. Gatekeeper, take 1. Cat. Okay, they're not dead. Okay, but they concede anyway. So they were gonna go down to 9, then they would go down to 7, then I attack them, they would go pretty low. Yeah. I think we were good there. So Dust to Dust's coming in. And honestly, I don't think there's anything else I really care about. The Vithian Stinger I don't think is good enough here. So Vithian Stinger, not great. I need 3 more cuts. I think the Scourge Devil can probably go as well. This is a matchup where post-sideboard, I can imagine they're going to bring in a whole bunch of nonsense. Scrapwork Mutts can probably go as well. They are fine. It is fine. What's the other thing that I'm going to be cutting here? Honestly, probably just a Battle Screech. Try with that. Power of Molten Gatekeeper. Hack of a card when you're making a bunch of tokens. No lands, no fun. Lands, maybe some fun. So I would need to spike another white land. Is it right to get rid of the Basilisk Gate? I think so. My opponent's deck is aggressive, but not overly aggressive. And this Sacred Cat is very likely to get discarded to a Faithless Looting on turn 2, and then brought back. That's fun as well. So let's do this. Maybe I do that next turn? No, but if I do that, I don't get to bring the Sacred Cat back. But I do look... Oh, baby. If I do the Thrilling Discovery, I have to get rid of the Faithless Looting. So the colors line up. Tough. Okay. Sacred Cat gone. Okay. Well, that changes the circumstances. Yes, I do wish to use the ability. This and this. Draw 3. No dredging. Draw. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. Cool. All right, so I don't have a whole lot going on right now, but unless my opponent duresses me here, okay, that's annoying. But I get to hit 2 of their lands. Take 2. Well, okay. I am just gonna go after your lands here. Pass the turn. Sure, you can Fanatical Offering. That is fine. Another land. Wow, Blood Token discarded a Vault of Whispers. So I feel like my opponent is flooded? Alright. So maybe I should have gone after the Refurb and the Blood Fountain. Okay, Desperate Ravings is not bad. I'm just gonna play my stinky friend here. Double white, black, that's fine. I'll put this one on blue, pass the turn. I do think this is a 4-color deck because I actively want the blue. It's not just a thing that sometimes I'm gonna do when I'm already late in a game. I feel like having the blue for the Desperate Ravings of the world is actually pretty good. Glanthawk. Okay, you're gonna pick up the Refurb, pick up the Lambus, pick up the Lambus. Okay, no attacks. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. I guess I'll play this and deploy that. I'm not gonna be attacking just yet. I would rather wait for the end step where I can Desperate Ravings and maybe have it up again. Lambus stopped. Okay, still no attacks. Okay, I'm good with that. Ravings. Nice. Drew 2 spells and discarded the land. Pretty good. Opponents only got 2 mana. Do I have triple white? I don't have triple white. So this Battle Screech is not at its full potential just yet. Meaning that I am just going to play another Gatekeeper. Ping, ping. And actually, I am going to play the Veteran here. Right? Yes, I am. Play the Veteran, I'll guarantee my 2 points of damage. And I am not going to do anything else. I don't think I would rather trade with a single creature. You killed the Stinkweed Imp. What? Do you think you're the aggressor? I don't think you're the aggressor. Alright, that's fine. Honestly, that's super fine. Yeah, I'll take the damage, but I have some bad news for you, buddy. This turn is gonna... Ooh, okay. Even though this is good, I'm not even gonna do it. I'm just gonna go kind of crazy here. I guess I attack first, because maybe they don't block one of them. Okay, they did. That's fine. Take 2. White. Battle script. Yep, I'm gonna gain 4. You're gonna take 8. I'm enjoying this. Okay, yeah, my opponent thought that they were the aggressors here, but I have some bad news for them. What is this? Ooh, they do have Arms of Hadar. All right, sure. Thraben, sure. All right. Do you also have something else? No, just a thing. Okay. Thraben. Is the Thraben going to the top? No, going to the graveyard. Sure. Are we still? Ooh, we're still clocking. Cool. I like this. Yeah. Unfortunately, I gotta decide if I want to keep this up. Oh, no. I can just do this. That's fine. Swing for lethal. Yep. Play the veteran from the graveyard. Luminous Phantom comes back. You take 2. You're down to 3. And as a nice little treat, I get to do the Thrilling Discovery next turn if I want to. What am I losing here? Honestly, I don't think I mind losing one of the Gatekeepers. That's just a free point of damage next turn. And I get to gain a life. Hitting for 4. Deal. So I imagine you have a cast down left? That does it. So bring this back. Opponent takes a point of damage. Attack. They need to chump. They need to chump one and kill the other one with a removal spell. Okay. Oh no, they have a Lembus. Alright, sure. Alright. Let's go to the final thoughts and let's talk about what we learned today. Okay, I would like to apologize for getting pissy when I lost that game on round 4. I think that was pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Uncouth of me. It was a bad look. I got a little too salty there. I do think I had a decent hand in that game, and I needed to get lucky, and I didn't. And not only I didn't get lucky, I got really unlucky. And after a league where I got crushed a few too many times, I think that hurt my ego a bit too much. So, with that said, let's return here and evaluate how we did. We didn't do that bad. We won 2 matches against decks that are common, and I do think that there is a lot for us to learn here. Number 1, I still believe that this deck is fine. It is pretty fun to play. You saw many times where people had a lot of graveyard hate and it didn't really matter much. So the efficacy of a lot of the cards that people are playing against us are not amazing. I don't think I'm super worried about facing graveyard hate with this deck. I believe that I am more worried about the linear decks that are much faster than us. So, I think this list is fine against fairies in general. The Battle Screeches are obviously great there. I do miss, of course, having the Skyfishers and the Glinthawks. That is a thing that definitely matters when you're playing against Fae. But after playing the whole league, I believe we should have a few pretty clear changes that we might want to do here. Unfortunately, I think that Mutt and Stinger and Scourge Devil are probably going to be cut in favor of Prismatic Strands. I think this card is just really good, and we saw that, for example, game 1 against Spy, we had literally nothing that we could do. While if we have a Strands in the graveyard, if they are not playing Fairy Macabre in the main deck, and a lot of them are not, you have a way to stop their combo, and then all you need to do is deal with the rest of their game plan, which I think is overall fine. Maybe we could cut 1 Desperate Ravings for something like... Because I don't think I want all 4 Strands, because they are not great in every matchup. So I think the 4th one can stay in the sideboard. Maybe we could bring 1 of our things back. And in that case, maybe the Scourge Devil does deserve to be in the deck, at least for now. Again, I love Rally the Peasants. I don't think it's the kind of thing that I want here for a lot of reasons, but as you saw, Rally the Peasants is counterable. It's really hard for us to do the thing. The Battle Screech plan doesn't work every time. We don't have a bunch of creatures to deploy earlier, so I think we can keep a Scourge Devil in the deck. Being able to do a non-interactable thing is pretty strong. Not non-interactable, but non-counterable, right? Blast doesn't hit this, the spell doesn't hit this, counterspell, stutter, nothing like this. I think the Scourge Devil can stay. I still am not happy with the mana base, because one of the tensions that I felt, I don't even know if I want a 22nd land, maybe. One of the tensions that I felt was that it was very common for us to have an opening hand that has a Basilisk Gate, and that is real bad. Real bad. So maybe the Scourge Devil shouldn't be here and it should just be the 22nd land? Yeah, probably, right? Is it just the 4th Black Dragon Gate then? I have the Citadels, I have the Cliff Gates. It could also just be one Sea Gate, because I do want the blue a lot of the time, but maybe the Black Dragon Gate is more useful. Because the thing is that you never want your Black Dragon Gate on blue, because they both go towards the same card, basically, which is the Snacker. I do think maybe the 22nd land is the way to go. I'm gonna say for now that that is just gonna be the Black Dragon Gate. And then we have access to the Prismatic Strands, the Veterans. Thrilling Discovery is a good card, Looting is a good... Okay. So I think this might be the lesson for now. Prismatic Strands is good, Stinkweed Imp is good, so if you're able to dredge it early, when you see that you're playing a matchup where it matters, maybe you're able to dredge it early in a way that you can go, like, bring back a Sacred Cat, have the Strands in the graveyard, try to do the thing. And if that is the plan a lot of the time, maybe I do want more lands, because extra lands give you a more stable opening hand, and a more stable opening hand is going to give you the ability to go crazier on your dredges later on. Yeah, okay, so I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Sideboard. I love Vithian Stinger. Unfortunately, in playing, I don't think it's really good. I don't think it's fast enough against elves, but I already thought that before. I wanted to try it. But I thought it was going to be much better against Fae, but then I realized that because it's blue, it's red, it's not. Because it just gets tagged with all of the things that it usually does. Sure, you can bring it back and ping for 1, but that's not great. And if your plan is to hard cast it, it is never going to be good. It doesn't have haste. It is just going to be a thing that's going to get snapped or counterspelled or stuttered or any of the other things. So if that is the case, maybe we should just be playing something like Electricities in the deck. The Electricities would have been pretty decent, I gotta say that. Red Blasts are fine. Strands is fine. I do want the 4th one. Dust to Dust is great. What else did we face? There was a lot of Fae and Graveyard Shenanigan decks. Maybe I do want some Graveyard Hate in the deck. It could be in the form of more Thraben Charm. Well, let me know what you think. Let me know if you enjoyed the ideas, and then tell me later on the cards that you believe could go into this sideboard here. But yeah, that's it. We did better than I was feeling we did over the course of the leagues. I have gotten much less salty about 05 leagues before, and we ended this one on a 2-3, which is okay considering that we got real unlucky in one of the matches. So that's gonna be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video despite my saltiness on some of the points, over some points of the video, the matches and whatnot. I hope you take care of yourself. I hope you enjoy your day. Oh, check out the Patreon if you can. It helps me tremendously. Leave a comment, leave a like, all of that good stuff. And that's gonna be it for me today. Take care. See ya. Bye-bye.